An object that is important to me is my grandfather's rolling pin. My grandmother always made apple pies, and after almost every meal they had a slice of apple pie. But when I was in high school, my grandmother passed away, and he needed someone to make the apple pies. So my grandpa invited me over often to help him bake the apple pies. He would always peel the apples, and I would make the pie crusts. Although I will just show a few photos that I took, it really took me about 30 or more snapshots until I found one that I was happy with. This is the first picture that I took. I started out by placing the rolling pin on my wooden top dining room table, which I thought would make a good background, and put a few apples out next to it. I placed the rolling pin at an angle and tried to position my shot so that the apples were in the bottom third of the picture. However, I could tell that this was not the picture. I tried a few other things, such as adding some old jars to the background of the picture and taking the picture at different angles, which you can see here in the second picture. There's a few other pictures I took too that I didn't put in, where I put a tablecloth under the rolling pin to try to contrast the colors, but that didn't work either. So I still felt that this picture wasn't the shot that I wanted. Finally, this is the picture that I chose of my grandfather's rolling pin. For this picture, I just dumped a bunch of apples into a big bowl and placed the rolling pin on top. In the photo, you can see that the curve of the bowl frames in the rolling pin. Also, the apples contrast in color to the rolling pin, which makes it stand out. Because the rolling pin is angled across the top third of the photo, I think that it causes the viewer's eye to follow the rolling pin along and notice some of the lines on the rolling pin, and also notice there's a little bit of red paint that has worn off on the handle because it's old. I also took this photo while it was still daylight outside, which I believe gave much better lighting to the photo, which makes it stand out. So that's why I chose this picture for my compelling photo of my grandfather's rolling pin. So let's take a look at the three photos one more time. This is the first photo that I took. This is the second photo. And this is the final compelling photo of my grandfather's rolling pin.